everything.
What do you think your highest attribute rating should be in the game?
I think definitely my three-point shooting.
I'm a good passer, so passing the ball is what I do probably the best.
My dunking.
The Knicks never look better than they did. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at the Clippers. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out.
And when you look at the Clippers, they haven't gotten anywhere near where they wanted to be this season. Pretty clear there's a big talent gap between them and the true contenders.
Well, you hope that they realize that and they have some self-awareness, but can they win some games, carry some positive energy, maybe some momentum into the offseason with which to build on?
So the New York starting five. We've got Russell. Achua is out there with Ojale. Then it's Holiday, and it's Griffin in at the 5 down low. And for the Clippers, Wiseman's out there with Young. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Joe Ingles. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
Now here's DeRozan. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And talk about a strong finisher. DeRozan will challenge anyone when he's looking to score.
Outside, Russell. With some arc. Here's Achua. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. The Clippers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Ingles can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Ojale, that's good.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision and a great pass.
And it's Anaheim with the ball, following the score by New York. Outside DeRozan. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Griffin. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Oklahoma City.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a real pest coming up with all those steals and had great activity.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Now, here is Russell. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And D'Angelo needs just a little sliver of space to let that rip.
To the inside, Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Russell kicks to Holiday. Back to Russell for the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, the team gets Russell set up beautifully that time. Totally poised and no hesitation on that too.
Outside DeRozan. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 6. Outside Holiday. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Anaheim, they've gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. DeRozan passes to Wiseman. Back to DeRozan. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Achua. With 1 on the clock, that shot no good. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Anaheim. He now and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for the... What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Now, here is Russell. The shot comes out. Good defensive work there by Young. He tries for 3, and DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Young. DeRozan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. Pass to Ojale. Back to Holiday. Outside, Russell. Now, here's Achua. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds. Guys, can't forget about the fundamentals. You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And DeRozan kicks to Wiseman. Young outside. Outside DeRozan. Back to Young. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Young's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Clippers. Russell against Ingles. Russell passes to Ojale. Holiday with the 3. Anaheim grabs the miss. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year too.
And the basket by Ingles. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling. And, yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
The pass to Achua. Russell kicks to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Russell finds Griffin. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
There's 48 seconds left here in the second. Campazzo guarded by Holiday. That one good for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Holiday. New York moving the ball around. Ojale passes to Holiday. And it's off from 3-point range. DeRozan surveying the D. Six to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 15.
And you want to talk about high volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his...
And it's Anaheim holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He ended up with 15 points. And...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
We've got DeRozan. Wiseman's out there with Young, and it's Joe Ingles. And for the Knicks, we've got Holiday. Achua is out there with Griffin. Then it's Russell, and it's Ojale in at the 3. Here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Russell missing.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those. That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Young dishes to DeRozan. From 13, nice spin off the left rim and in. DeRozan's got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Holiday finds Griffin. Offensive rebound. Here's Achua. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Thaddeus Young. The Knicks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Clippers leading by 10. 90 seconds now into the second half. And it's blocked. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight. For Anaheim, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. It's Young on the wing. From down in the low post, it goes. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Holiday kicks to Russell. Drills it from outside. Russell's got 11 points.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Outside DeRozan. Got a hand on it, and they're able to recover. Left side, Griffin. The dunk by Achua.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat, and Griffin slams it in.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out. 40 seconds left to play in the third. 5 to shoot. From deep. And it's DeRozan missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The shot by Ojale, no good. Outside DeRozan with the shot. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. drills the elbow jumper. And now just a 3-point Clipper lead.
And now really feeling it as he's gotten off to a great start.
From deep 3-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
It doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Wiseman, DeRozan out there with Young, and it's Joe Ingles. DeRozan against Griffin. They get it back and finished off by Wiseman.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And that one, good. 13 points for Precious Achiuwa.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Outside DeRozan. That miss puts him at 53% shooting tonight. 8 for 15. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Anaheim will retain possession. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And he gets it to go.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Knicks trail by 5. Outside Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Outside DeRozan. Russell against Ingles. Pass to DeRozan. Clock at 4. From the line. But they'll get another chance. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Second chance shot. DeRozan. And a miss there off the inbound.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Campazzo guarded by Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Anaheim needs to get off a shot here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Russell against Ingles. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Well, D'Angelo Russell not scared of the big moment.
Outside DeRozan. To the middle. And it's Young. That time on the assist from DeRozan.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
Russell in complete control that time. Score off of that drive. That's a skill you have to have as a combo guard in this league.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's covered closely. Yes!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, more than half of their scoring has been through him. It hadn't been selfish either. That's the way they mapped this thing out, and they knew what a tough matchup he'd be for their D, so they just decided to ride him.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Guarded by Holiday. And here's Ingles outside. No good on the shot. Now the Knicks take it the other way. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move. And not efficient in that first half, but they have really picked it up here. The shots that weren't falling earlier are finally finding the bottom of the net.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 3. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Passes it to Ingles. The dish now to Wiseman. Young trying to break free. Yes! And the foul. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. And the whole game resting on one free throw, and he buries it. Tremendous heart.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Are fired up, and so is D'Lo.
So a close game sees New York take this one. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it.